All right, welcome to class, folks. Today is a math lesson. We are going over dividing fractions. Who here has divided a fraction before? Fantastic, fantastic, great. So the standard that we're going over today is interpreting and computing quotients of fractions and solving word problems involving division of fractions by fractions. What does quotients mean? Yes?
The answer that you get when you divide.
Very good, Gianna. Great. So first off, we're going to do a little pre-assessment here, okay? Let's see what we already know. It's okay if you don't know it, right? But this is why we're trying it out, okay? To see what we know so that we can build off that. First question is 5/8 divided by 2/4. Who would like to answer this question on the board for me? Let's go with Mr. Stewart.
All right.
And please talk us through your reasoning, how you would solve this on your own.
So, one of my teachers taught me to go, you go the top times the top and the bottom times the bottom.
Okay?
But first, before any of that, you have to do the keep, change, flip thing.
Ah, keep, change, flip.
So
Okay.
you keep this, change this to a. Mind if I-
Here, you can write it down here if you like.
All right. So you go. And then you go.
Perfect. All right. Why don't you stop right there? Thank you. That's great. So this is a question that we're going to answer later. What does KCF stand for? Keep, change, flip, right? Who would like to finish this problem for Mr. Stewart? Let's go with Bree.
So 5 times 4 is 20, and then 8 times 2 is 16.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Bree. Are we done yet, though?
No.
No.
Yes,
No.
you have to
What
do
do
it.
we need to do? Raise your hand.
I know.
Gianna, come on up to the board.
So you have to see how much times 16 goes into 20, so 1 time with 4 left over, and then you keep the same denominator, but that's not simplified.
Right.
So then you have to divide it by 4, which equals 1 over 4, or 1/4.
Perfect. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Give it up for all of you guys. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. We will go to these other questions later, but I just want to go over one thing for you here. KCF, right? Okay, so first off, what does the K stand for in KCF? Mr. Shandell.
Change.
The K?
Keep.
Keep. Very good. Keep. And what does the C stand for, Mr.
Change.
Change. And what does F stand for? Bree?
Flip.
Flip. Alright, these are all fun words. But if we don't have the context behind it, right, we don't really know what it's for, right? Okay, so if we're given 2 fractions that we have to divide, say we have 3/4 divided by, what's another fraction that we can divide by? Carson.
1/4.
By 1/4?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So the first thing we're going to do, right, is keep the first thing that we see, right? So we're going to just take this down here and rewrite 3/4 just as it is. Keep it the way it is. Don't change it, okay? The change part of dividing fractions, what does that mean? What are we going to change here so that we can actually divide these fractions? Yes?
The division symbol, and you make it into multiplication.
Very good, right. So we change the second part, right? We change the division symbol to multiplication, make our lives a lot easier. And what is the last step that we need to do? Yes, Nelson?
We have to flip the 1/4.
Flip the 1/4. What does that mean when you flip the
Like you
1/4?
gotta change the 4 to the top and 1 to the bottom.
Fantastic. All right. So we're basically just flip-flopping these two guys right here, right? So we go 4/1, okay? Now the last step is multiplying the fractions, right? And how do we do that? Yes, Gianna.
Do you multiply just across and you keep everything the
Do you just do across on the top?
same? Or across on the top and bottom?
Across on the top and bottom, right? So we're gonna multiply across now. 3 times 4, which gives us what? Yes, Evan?
It is 12.
It is 12, indeed. Okay? Make sure we have our fraction symbol there. And then last step, Carson?
Then you have to do the 4 times the 1, which you get 4.
Fantastic, very good. Okay, so we multiplied across 3 times 4, that gives us 12. 4 times 1, which gives us 4. Are we done yet?
No.
No. What is our last step? Nelson?
You have to simplify the 12 to the 4. Means you have to divide 12 to 4, which equals to 3.
Which equals 3. Do we all agree?
Yes.
Yes. Do we feel like we're all masters at dividing fractions?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you guys for taking part in this. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you later. All right.
Cool.